Are you tired of watching your neighbor's gardens explode with life each spring while yours seems to lag behind, struggling to gain momentum? What if the secret to transforming your garden into a thriving, productive paradise isn't found in expensive fertilizers or complicated spring rituals, but in something far simpler, a powerful soil enrichment strategy you can implement right now in December? Welcome to what I call the December method, a revolutionary approach to soil building that harnesses winter's unique conditions to give your garden an unbeatable head start. This isn't just another gardening tip, it's a complete paradigm shift in how we think about soil preparation and seasonal timing. Your spring garden begins in winter's quiet. Most gardeners view December as a time to retreat indoors, flip through seed catalogs, and dream about warmer days ahead. But here's what the most successful gardeners know: winter is actually your secret weapon for building soil that will absolutely explode with fertility come spring. While your garden beds lie dormant under frost and snow, an incredible transformation can be taking place beneath the surface, one that you initiate this month. The December method leverages the slow, steady breakdown processes that occur during winter months, allowing organic materials to decompose gradually, integrate thoroughly into your soil structure, and become readily available precisely when your spring plants need them most. The brilliance of the December method lies in its alignment with natural processes. When you add organic amendments to your soil in December, you're giving beneficial microorganisms months to work their magic at their own pace. Unlike spring applications where you're racing against planting deadlines, winter soil building operates on nature's timeline. As temperatures fluctuate through freeze-thaw cycles, organic matter physically breaks down, becoming more accessible to microbial decomposers. These microscopic workers don't simply disappear in cold weather. They slow down, yes, but they continue processing organic materials, especially during warmer winter days and in the deeper, more insulated soil layers. This extended decomposition period is crucial because it allows nutrients to become plant-available gradually, rather than all at once. When you add fresh compost or amendments in spring, you risk nutrient leaching during heavy spring rains or overwhelming young plants with too much nitrogen at once. December applications, however, weather the winter storms, stabilize in the soil structure, and become perfectly mellowed by spring. The winter months essentially act as a slow-release mechanism, ensuring your soil is nutrient-rich but balanced when your seedlings need it most. The foundation of the December method centers on three key components: finished compost cover crop seeds and supplemental organic amendments. Your finished compost should be well decomposed, dark, and crumbly. This is your nutrient powerhouse. Spread a generous layer, roughly 2 to 4 inches, across your garden beds. Cover crops are perhaps the most transformative element of the December method, particularly winter-hardy varieties like winter rye, hairy vetch, or crimson clover. These remarkable plants germinate in cool soil, establish root systems before deep winter sets in, then resume growth during winter thaws and explode in early spring. For supplemental amendments, consider your specific soil needs. Bone meal and rock phosphate provide slow-release phosphorus, essential for root development and flowering. Kelp meal offers trace minerals and growth hormones that will be perfectly available by spring. Wood ash, if your soil is acidic, provides potassium and helps balance pH over the winter months. Green sand is another excellent winter addition, slowly releasing potassium and iron while improving soil structure. The key is choosing amendments that release nutrients gradually, making winter the ideal application time. Alright, let's get started by clearing your garden beds of any remaining plant debris from the previous season. It's important to remove particularly diseased materials, as they shouldn't be composted in place. However, don't forget to leave behind beneficial debris, like healthy vegetable plant roots. These will decompose over the winter and add organic matter to your soil. Next up, you'll want to perform a gentle aeration of your soil. Now, you're not aiming to deeply till, which could disrupt soil structure and microbial communities. Instead, just loosen the top few inches to allow amendments to integrate more easily. Now comes the satisfying part: layering your amendments. Start with your heavier materials first, spread your compost evenly across the bed, then add any mineral amendments you've selected, broadcasting them across the compost layer. If you're using cover crops, now is the time to sow them. Scatter those seeds generously across the bed and lightly rake them into the top layer of compost. For beds where you won't use cover crops, consider adding a thick mulch layer of shredded leaves or straw. This organic blanket protects your soil from erosion, moderates temperature fluctuations, suppresses early weeds, and adds yet another layer of organic matter that breaks down gradually over winter. One often overlooked aspect of the December method is moisture management. You want your amendments to be moderately moist going into winter, as this supports microbial activity and decomposition. If December has been particularly dry in your region, give your prepared beds a thorough watering before the ground freezes solid. This ensures microorganisms have the moisture they need to continue their work and helps your amendments begin integrating with existing soil. When spring arrives and you pull back any remaining mulch or turn under those lush cover crops, prepare to be amazed. The soil you'll discover bears little resemblance to what you started with. It'll be darker, richer, and crumblier, with an earthy smell that signals biological activity. This transformed soil warms faster in the spring sun, drains better during heavy rains, yet, retains moisture during dry spells and provides the perfect environment for young roots to explore and expand. Your spring plants will show the difference immediately. Seedlings establish faster, with stronger stems and deeper green foliage. Transplants experience minimal shock and begin growing almost right away. Throughout the growing season, you'll notice increased pest and disease resistance. Healthy soil grows healthy plants that naturally fend off problems. Your harvest will be more abundant, flavors will be more intense, and, honestly, you'll find yourself spending less time troubleshooting problems and more time just enjoying your garden's productivity. Perhaps the most compelling aspect of the December method is its cumulative benefit. Each year you implement this winter soil building strategy, your soil improves exponentially. You're not just preparing for next spring, you're investing in decades of fertility. Soil structure becomes increasingly perfect, water retention improves year after year, and beneficial microbial populations establish themselves permanently. What starts as a method becomes simply the way your garden operates, a self-sustaining system of fertility and abundance. The December method transforms winter from a period of gardening dormancy into your most productive soil building season. While others wait for spring to begin their garden preparations, you'll be months ahead, with soil that's already primed and ready to support explosive growth. This December, don't just dream about your spring garden. Build the foundation that will make those dreams a reality. If you found this guide valuable and want to continue learning soil building strategies that will transform your garden, subscribe to the Living Soil Lab, share this video with fellow gardeners who are ready to revolutionize their approach to soil health, and let's build a community of growers who understand that the secret to what happens above ground in spring is created below ground in winter.